So welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles, where last time we took to fight the Dixon and took down the last disciple of Zanza. And this time, we're in space. We're in a whole different world. Well, I guess not even in a world. We're somewhere out there in the cosmos, getting ready to fight a god who wants to change everything. Before anything, I'm going to be leading with Shulk and Fiora. Context-wise, I think it makes the most amount of sense. They're basically two halves of different Monados. The last one, I think I'm going to go with Melia. While, yes, Melia's been the third wheel for such a long time, it makes the most amount of sense, I think, to bring her. Your last slot's kind of whoever you want to choose. In fact, you can choose anybody you want here. If you think you want some more insurance, I would bring Sharla. But if you're around the level 80s, you should be all right. I'm going to bring in Melia. I think it makes the most amount of sense contextually, especially since for what the future holds. Also, something to mention. You cannot save here. So, yeah, hope that you can get through this just fine, because there's no way out of here. As I said last episode, this whole thing is a point of no return. Once you're ready, we want to go straight into it. Now, I think... Does Melia already have the thing? Or can she not? Okay, yeah, she does have it. I think I might also... Oh, wait, no, I can't get that food for her. Okay, never mind. I was one glorious future.
It's beautiful.
Is that a ball of water?
So, you finally made it, Shulk.
It's you.
What is it, Shulk?
I cannot wait to see which path you choose. Let us meet again after you have made your choice.
Welcome, Shulk. That voice! It's Zanza!
But he looks different.
I had planned to use the body obtained from Shulk as a vessel in which to dwell for the next millennium. However, I came to possess a great and unexpected power.
Maineth's Monado.
Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe for me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation. Now I possess all I desire. There is no longer any need for the life of Bionis. I must thank you indeed, Shulk. You were of more use to me than any of my disciples. Now that I have the Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Ha! You gonna give him a reward?
Precisely. I will have him serve as my new disciple. You will be granted eternal life and unimaginable strength. Death will be but a fleeting afterthought.
Are you so arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings!
Playthings?
Yes! You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren, after they had transformed into Telethia.
What are you talking about? A Telethia is a High Entia's true form. I did not transform them. I returned them. The Telethia are mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim, creating a primitive life form, the High Entia. They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings. For that, they should be grateful.
So this is the arrogance of a creator.
As I planned, the life of Bionis existed simply to serve as my vessels and my food. Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
But though you feign omnipotence, the High Entier still confined you to Prison Island. That is how limited you are.
Confined me? I was merely resting there for a while. I was wounded in the battle with Mayneth's vessel. I simply awaited the day when a new vessel, revealed to me in a vision, would be born.
Until I was born.
Precisely. I intended to inhabit your body and once again do battle with Mayneth. However, I had no idea that I would defeat her so easily.
Mayneth.
You did a great deed in granting me a new Monado. I will gladly take you as my new disciple, Shulk.
Never! I don't want to be your vessel or your disciple. I just want to live my life as a Homs in a world without you!
That is most regrettable. You could have entrusted all to me and attained peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain limited. Using one's power to change the world. That is a right possessed only by gods.
Is that why you laid waste to Mechonis?
Of course. Along with the beings called Machina, who followed Mayneth. They had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us Homs are next in line, eh?
You are correct. You yourselves have proven that Homs are a dangerous species. How unfortunate. I had a desire for friendship. But granting intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
You're wrong! Mayneth chose to exist alongside us. She grew to consider us her friends. You should have accepted that. But what you were hoping for was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves. Our lives as food.
Just as I suspected, it appears that I was mistaken to grant free will. However, all will soon be over. The Telethia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world. Just as I have done many times before.
We will not allow it. We cannot. We will stop you!
Zanza has his level completely hidden. In which case he's actually level 81, they just hide it from you. He's gonna summon these Guardians. Zanza Guardians. You want to focus these as fast as humanly possible. They act as a shield for him. Make sure they are out of the fight entirely. You do not want to be fighting them, and he has a Force Topple art. He has Monado art as well. Monado Eater. He will eat buffs from you. He can do a lot of different things, and we somehow toppled this. Thank you, Melia. Alright, focus on the other Guardian. Let's get our... Oh my god, Fiora's almost dead. Alright, where's armor? There it is. And there goes Fiora. Okay, I'm hoping that I can actually go and heal. Oh, let me go over here and heal. There we go. And heal up Fiora. Then we'll go and encourage you. There we go. Alright, the other Guardian is almost down. Now, this theme is so amazing. It's literally called Zanza the Divine. It is an amazing theme. I highly recommend you look it up. I'll give you a chance to listen to it later, but for right now, we have a lot of things going. Monado Brave. That will give him buffs up, Ether up, and Strength up. Zanza is a formidable foe. In fact, I'm actually kind of scared about what's going to go and happen here. He can be toppled, which is really weird. I'm going to go eat your buff. He can also force daze on you. He can force topple. He can do some dangerous crap. Make sure you hit that B press, because when that happens, that's when you can see the future. Monado Cross 8.
My strength is fading.
Basically his version of Monado Buster. Alright, let's help out Fiora. There we go. And we can block that with shield. Easy enough. Nothing's gonna stop us. Alright, let's keep smacking him around. Hopefully I can get my Monado art going. Ooh, force topple, hello. I do not want to go for the chain attack yet. I'm going to save that for later. We're doing a lot of good damage here, actually. Alright, Monado cross 8. We still have shield going. We do not need to worry about that. Alright, Zanza. It's about time you start going down. You are not... Yeah, you were easy for a god. What are you saying?
You mere vessels dare to oppose the will of a god? Then I shall obliterate everything with my unimaginable power. Now, behold the true form of a united world!
Phase 2, which he turns into a Sephiroth-looking monster. He is still level 81, but he now has new powers. All of his arts are now Ether, meaning he cannot miss. He can still be toppled, though, which is really funny. Other things he can do. He can do Monado Buster, which forces a topple. As for Bionis Buster, it's called a Mechanis Buster, I should say. Mechanis Buster forces topple, Bionis Buster forces daze, so be very, very careful. Here's the art.
The future doesn't belong to you.
Monado combo. Don't need to worry about that, and we can topple your ass. Here we go. Alright, let's break. Oh, I love his noises. It's amazing. Now, I'm going to shut up and let you listen to this music, because it is amazing.
Leave it to me! I'll throw you away! Ha! Monado Cyclone! Keep it up!
Okay, my turn. You're not done yet. Leave it to me. There's more to come.
Leave it to me!
My turn. You're not done yet. Leave it to me.
Hell of a good chain damage on that, too. Hello. Alright, just to play it safe, gonna get my Monado back. I'm gonna do armor to lessen the blow. Ooh, yeah, Zanza's hilarious in this, but it's not enough.
How? How can you have visions? You no longer possess the Monado. I don't know. It comes from the bottom of my heart. It shows me my enemy. It reveals the future I must change.
The future we see is not set in stone. There are infinite possibilities based on the paths we choose. You should be well aware of this notion, for that is how you have always existed.
That is a right for gods, and gods only! Why should we care? What's important isn't whether you can see the future or not. It's the will to make a choice, and the strength to seize your destiny. Our time has come. Our destiny is our own! Can it be? A Monado?
It is not only you that has the right. Every living thing has the freedom to choose the path they walk. And that is the future.
A third Monado has appeared. How can this have happened? You are mere mortals! Your existence cannot be permitted! I will destroy you! I'm feeling it!
Double blade!
Mine is the one true Monado! The instrument of destruction and rebirth! Here we go!
Okay, my turn. Now, my turn.
Impossible! How can such power dwell within you?
Keep it up! Alrighty! More! Come on! We're not finished! You must suffer more!
Leave it to me! Keep it up!
Okay. My turn! Come on! We're not finished! My turn!
I am a god!
You must suffer more!
All that is and shall be! You are nothing! Feeling it! Not bad! I cannot! No! I will not let you live! No! It cannot be! The power of a god cannot be overcome!
Zanza, this is the providence of the world. Even gods are merely beings restricted to the limited power determined by providence. That power, although great, is not unlimited.
That voice! Alvis! How dare you disobey me! Ah!
I am Monado. I was here at the beginning, and I will proclaim the end.
But that's impossible.
Shulk, it is time for you to choose. Does this world belong to Zanza, or does it belong to you?
That is something I decided long ago! Ah! That's simple. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny! All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing. Where am I?
This is my home.
Your home? Let's begin the experiment. Whose voice was that?
It is Zanza, before he became a god, when he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
No! The results have not been confirmed! It's too dangerous!
And that voice? It's Mayneth. Ridiculous! It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe. Once, only a god could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine!
It was simple curiosity. The curiosity of a single man that destroyed the universe and created a new one. A new universe. Your world was born. And so, two gods came into existence. Zanza and Mayneth were lonely, so they created life in their own image.
And that was how we were born.
As the world advanced to each further stage, it was inherited by generations of different life forms. But over time, awareness of Zanza faded. Zanza feared this. In order to escape his own annihilation, he wished for a world in a perpetual cycle of destruction and recreation.
Bionis being filled with life. And the Telethia coming to wipe it out. It was all the will of Zanza.
It was. But the truth of the matter is that he longed for friendship.
His future. And our future. It might have been possible for them to coexist.
Correct. However, that time has passed. The old god was defeated by the new god that he himself created.
New god?
Yes. That is why I appeared before you, Shulk.
Alvis, what are you?
I am the administrative computer of a phase transition experiment facility. But that will mean little to you. To you, I am a machine. That is my original form.
Alvis?
This world is stagnant. It has expired. Therefore, I will ask you, its new god. What is your wish? Will you allow the world to continue to stagnate? Or will you allow it to evolve to the next level? The choice is yours to make.
I don't know. All I wanted to do was stop Zanza having his way, that's all. I cannot be a god.
Too right. You're great and all, but there's no way you're a god.
Everyone.
Look, don't worry, Shulk. None of us want to be gods anyway. And I don't really know what the future holds, but we just want to live our life as it comes.
Eating grub, sleeping, laughing, crying, sometimes arguing. Sounds all right.
Yes, he's right. And being with the ones we love, that's enough. Even so, we change little by little. Every day is a little different from the last. We do not know what the future will hold.
More fun not knowing. Really want to have fun.
Life's little surprises are what makes it great. We don't know what's going to happen. It's worrying sometimes, but it's also exciting. Don't you think?
Yeah. Isn't that called progress? Aren't we all continuously evolving? I'm not sure we need a more dramatic change than that.
Yeah. You're right. Little by little. Each day as it comes. That's how we should live. That's our world.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but I recreated their personalities from your consciousness.
Alvis, it sounds like you don't think I can make my own decisions. I'm supposed to be the god.
Apologies. However, I have good reason. This world has little time remaining if left in this state. Have you made your decision? The choice is yours, Creator. Tell me your decision for the future of this world.
I won't decide. The future should be decided by each and every person in the world. And so, what we wish for is a world with no gods!
you trying to kill me?
I'm really sorry, Colonel.
Sorry? What do you mean, sorry? Squat jumps around the entire colony, 50 laps, now!
Please, Colonel.
Ah, yes. That's excellent. So, you can take the materials to District 4.
The restoration's coming along nicely.
Thanks to Melia and Vinea. The High Entia and Machina have some amazing technology.
We are happy to help. To live alongside one another in harmony. After all, I have no doubt this is what Lady Mayneth and Egil would have wanted.
Hear, hear. And may it last forever.
Dunban,
Fiora, what is it?
have you seen Shulk?
Oh, he just left. I don't know where he's gone, but he was with Ryan and the others.
Okay, thank you.
Fiora?
Yes?
It's nothing. Good luck.
If you're looking for Shulk, he is not here.
Amazing. It's like you've got eyes in the back of your head. What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Wow. You're so much more thoughtful than me.
Really? I don't think so. I was just answering your question.
But I know what you mean. You're right. We've been through a lot.
Yes. We have. I am grateful to all of you. It is because I met you that I experienced so much, and it is the reason I am here now.
Yes. We're happy you're here too. Thanks, Melia. For everything. I'm glad I met you.
And I you.
Yeah. Almost got it.
Ryan! Go, Ryan! Oh, Ricky really hungry!
Put your back into it, Ryan! Are you okay?
It's salty. What's up with the water being so salty?
Ryan, you're terrible at this. When was the last time you fished?
Ryan, bad fisherman. Ricky won't eat big fish.
Give us a break. You try next time, Furball.
Fishing is Ryan's job. Ricky's job is eating.
Hang on a sec. Isn't Ocker gonna have a massive go at you if you don't go back to her with 14 fish to feed all your little pond?
Ricky forgot. Wifey pond very angry if not catch more fish.
It ain't me she's gonna be angry with.
Oh, Ryan, catch fish! Catch fish now! Oh, fish! Fish!
Here you are. The breeze feels so good.
It does.
What is it?
Oh, that hairstyle. It looks good on you, that's all. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I was thinking about growing it out, but... Hey, which do you prefer?
Both, of course.
Oh, come on. What am I supposed to say to that?
Sorry. Okay. It's great like that. Don't change it.
I'd forgotten what it feels like to do this. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Who knows? I'm sure it will be full of ups and downs.
Ups and downs?
I don't know what the future holds. But that means I can imagine the possibilities. We can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Yeah. You're right.
Do you remember what the Monado, Alvis, said to us the last time we saw him?
Yes, of course.
Shulk. This new world is boundless. It is home to not only you, but many forms of life. I can see it. In this world, all life will walk towards the future, hand in hand.
One day, I hope I can meet them all. The people of this endless world.
Me too. We will. I know it.
We'll meet them. And whatever happens, we'll face our future together.
And that's Xenoblade Chronicles. At least the main game. We have so much more still that we haven't even touched on. So, let's get some stuff out of the way. What the hell was any of that happened at the end? I mean, I know it's very stereotypical, JRPG-ness, but what the hell was any of that? So, I want to dedicate this little section just talking about everything that happened and hopefully clearing things up for you guys to understand more. So, it's purely for lore reasons and to explain... Well, let me explain this first. This is only using the knowledge we have of this game. Despite me having personal knowledge of Xenoblade 2 and 3, I'm not going to be going into details of those later games. I'm only going to be using context and information that we got from this story. There's more that is revealed and a lot more that is revealed in the future, but with just this game, I want to go over what the hell all of that was. Let's get some things straight. The world of the Bionis and Mechonis was originally Earth, as we saw in the cutscene. In this Earth, scientists named Klaus, who was Zanza and our knowing, and Maineth were basically making an experiment, I can't speak, I'm too excited about it, to create a whole new universe. But in the process, they destroyed their own universe, and both were given godly powers to create a new one. As such, Zanza became the Bionis, and Maineth became the Mechonis. Each of them chose different ways to sustain their worlds. Maineth through mechanical means via the Mechonis, ergo giving long lives to the Machina and using mechanical means for needs without destruction. Zanza, however, chose a cycle of destruction and rebirth to maintain life, hence creating beings from ether and killing them with the Telethia if they attempted to leave the Bionis. And as Zanza mentioned himself, he used that cycle to make sure that he was always known. As such, the differences between the worlds and Zanza's lust for further power caused a great clash that was the Mechonis and Bionis, spurring the events we see throughout the game. But that still leaves one question: who the hell is Alvis? Well, Alvis was originally the AI of that computer used for the experiment. He wasn't on any particular side, but was rather purely against what Zanza desired, which was total power and destruction. It's why Alvis gives Shulk the option to become a god, so that he can choose to let the world deteriorate or evolve it into a world he desires. not for Zanza to have complete destruction. There's also another reason for Alvis's actions, and we see this when he was explaining why he chose to help Shulk. He was programmed to create, not to destroy. So when Xana turned to his motives, it was literally against Alvis's programming to destroy the universe. As such, Alvis basically had no choice. He pretended to be on Zanza's side to make sure the universe could not be destroyed. It was against his programming. As I said before, a lot more information and a lot more things get opened up from later games, especially in the second game and in 3's DLC. I mention this because this is only part of the entire story of the Xenoblade series. And as such, there's still so many spoilers to be had. So, before anything else, I want to go over last-minute things before we end off this episode and some things about the future. This is the end when it comes to the main game, for the most part. So, what is there now that we've beaten the game? Well, there is a New Game Plus. New Game Plus transfers a lot of different things. Levels, arts, skills, affinity coins, party affinity, gold, weapons, armor, materials, all other items like gems and collectibles. Oh, and we're getting this again. Yeah, you never get to see this, but yeah, the Monolith Soft intro. You get achievement records, the fillings in the Collectopedia, tutorials, chests in the world that were not open in the previous game, which is actually really weird that they keep that. All Nopon stones and time attack records. And yeah, for Wii players, unfortunately, the only 30 of your weapons, 30 of armor pieces, and 60 materials that are selected will actually transfer over. 3DS and, oh yeah, there you go. 3DS and the Switch version you don't have to worry about that. Along with that, you get to now mess around with the true Monado. You can now hold it. If you go into New Game Plus, you are given an option to take the true Monado. Annoyingly, if you don't choose to take it, you will never ever get it again. And here we can choose our save. I'm still going to be keeping our save that we've worked hard towards for so long, but it's about time to overwrite this file. Well, actually, I'll do this file, just to play it safe. But there we go. I do. Another thing that changes is the title screen. It will no longer show Bionis Field with the Monado in the ground. It will now show the main cast just sitting by the lake. Or I guess the ocean in this case. It's also part of the reason why I didn't want to use my actual main Switch file, because I wanted to keep the Monado, damn it. So, talking more about New Game Plus, what does not carry over? Key items, achievement trials, the affinity chart, heart-to-heart progress, quests, map progress in areas, unique monster progress, Colony 6 reconstruction, which is so annoying that it doesn't keep that, and time attack unlocked challenges and purchasable items in Definitive Edition, which means you have to play through the entire game to get all those things unlocked in the time trial modes. So, besides that, the only thing that's really added in New Game Plus is the true Monado, aka the Monado 3. This thing is the best Monado in the entire game. It gives Shulk 3 whole gem slots, and it has a 100% critical rate off rip. But just keep in mind, if you do want to keep it, and every time you do a whole new Game Plus file and beat the game again, you'll need to choose to keep it if you want to go with it into another New Game Plus. There's really no need to go into further New Game Pluses unless if you really love the story, but that's about it. Along with that, this allows Shulk to change to any of the previous Monados if he so wishes, appearance-wise. So if you really wanted to, you can go through the entire game with just his really crappy blade that he gets at the very beginning. Lastly, all affinity coins are now re-earnable from unique monsters, and all of them have been respawned. And funny enough, armor that characters were wearing at the final fight will stay on them and won't change. This includes Mumkar for some reason. He'll have his Mechon appearance when you go into New Game Plus. What is this doing? Okay, I don't know what this is doing, but anyways. Other things that are weird, though. Fiora does revert back to her human form when... Ooh, okay, I did not know it did this. Fiora will revert back to her human form when you go to play as her in New Game Plus. So technically it makes her an 8th member. She'll, of course, go back to her Mechon form once you lose her and get her back in, the Mechonis. And lastly, the original Monado will always sit in the Weapon Development Lab in Colony 9. It will not disappear because it would be weird. So yeah, what does that mean for the rest of this LP? As I mentioned, the main game is done. There are still things I want to go and cover in the main game, but they kind of require fiddling around and grinding and getting specific gems. Oh, it does go back to this screen. I didn't know that. News for me. That includes all the super bosses that are still in the main game. The reason why I haven't gone after them is that I actually recommend you wait until we do something else before you take on the super bosses, if you want to have an easier time. You can go and fight these. They are not required to do whatsoever. They give unique gems. That's about it. But if you want to have a far easier time with them, I suggest waiting till later. And what do I mean by later? While the main game may be done, we are not done with this series yet. In fact, this is not the... Well, technically it's the end of this LP, but we have an extension. We have extra story. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're seeing what the future has for us in Future Connected. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.